So this program we call Persuasion and Influence. And it's actually based on the oldest body of knowledge known today.
Yeah. Since 470 BC, we have been looking at how a person could put out information in an uninterrupted fashion in such a way that it really moves an audience to action. And actually, almost 5,000 years we've been looking at this. And I'll tell you, there is a correlation between how long you look at something and how much you know about it. So in this program today, we're going to go through all of those 5,000 years.
No, we are not.
No, we're not really.
Actually, it's kind of interesting because in our own field, there are many ways of looking at persuasion. There are people who study rhetorical theory. There are also people who are communication scientists, and there's some disagreement between the two. So the communication scientists are saying, well, we really need to look at this carefully. We need to control independent variables and look at their impact on dependent variables, and only then will we know what causes persuasion.
And the rhetorical scholars are looking at the whole theory behind it. People like Cicero, Aristotle, Quintilian. And it's fascinating to see because a lot of what those brilliant ancients were looking at has been researched and they really did hold true. So and we really will bring together what they both agreed to.
And that's the good news about this particular curriculum, that we have based this on the principles that both the ancient and modern rhetorical scholars and the communication scientists agree. These are the factors that create persuasion. So we have put this program into 3 sections. The first section, dynamic or dull. What makes your ideas motivating?
Because I think you'll agree, we have all heard speakers who have really good information, maybe even great information. But then when it comes out of them, the information seems to fall like wet leaves on a rainy morning. So right out of the chute, we're going to talk about what makes a dynamic speaker. And how do you know the difference between dynamism and something that really is falling flat? That will be Unit 1.
The second unit we call Harnessing Anxiety, the Motor of Performance. And that unit is really about how do you deal with your stage fright? How do you deal with your nervousness? How do you not just deal with it, but how do you turn that nervous energy into the most important part of your program? Because that is what drives you forward.
Yes, we actually call this second unit Anxiety, the Motor of Performance. And if you're not anxious enough when you're in front of a group, we recommend you drink a double or triple latte or something to get that blood going, because you will not operate at your best if you are too relaxed and too calm.
Then the third unit we call Why Should I Believe You Anyway? Because in the end, if you're dynamic, your anxiety is your motor, people will still listen to your content and ask the question, why should I believe you? And your answer after this program will be, because I have so much evidence you cannot deny me, and because my organization is so strong that you follow me every step of the way.